Здравствуйте, товарищи. And if you're roughly the same age I am, I'm sure that there are plenty of games that influenced you on your journey towards the gamer that you are today. And especially if you're a strategy gamer, I think there's no question that Age of Empires 2 is one of those games that's very near and dear to a lot of our hearts. And honestly, I got a ton of recommendations to Let's Play this game, mainly because they just released the new HD remake, or whatever you want to call it, of Age of Empires 2, and people are wondering, well, is it worth like the $20 or whatever? Because, if you go to Good Old Games or some of those other sites that sell, older video games, Age of Empires 2 is one that just doesn't seem to be on there. And now they finally delivered it to us, as well as some apparently new additions. Well, we'll see what exactly those new additions might be. But in any case, let's jump right into this, and this will help break up a little bit of the StarCraft content that has been very pervasive on my channel recently. And some people have said, hey, we want some stuff besides StarCraft. And as much as I love StarCraft, I can understand that, because I've got a very diverse audience group who like a lot of different games. Well, we mainly all like strategy games. In any case, oops, I'm in the wrong menu. I want to do the Age of Kings campaign. I am going to do what has been requested of me several times, and what is honestly, I think, the coolest campaign of Age of Empires and its expansion. The Conquerors, I believe the expansion is. Yes, I always for some reason think that the Age of Kings is the expansion, but it's not. Conquerors is the expansion. Anyway, we're going to do the Mongol campaign because Genghis Khan's the ultimate badass the world has ever seen, and we'll jump right into it.
A blue wolf took as his spouse a fallow doe. They settled at the head of the Onan River to raise their offspring, and there were born the Mongols. So begins my life's work, the secret history of the Mongols. I have been selected to compose this epic because great events are about to take place. We are going to leave Mongolia. I have lived always on this frigid, dry, and endless steppe. The tribes here squabble like vultures, fighting over the desiccated corpse of a marmot. We fight over limited resources, scarce water, few trees, sparse grass for our herds to graze on. A wise and dangerous man named Temujin means to change all this. He says that if the tribal conflict is to end, the Mongols require but two things. First, we need green pastures for our herds. With more to go around, there will be less competition among the tribes. Second, we are a nation of warriors. We need a common enemy with which to do battle. To meet both these needs, Temujin has come up with the most modest of schemes: to unite the tribes and go to war with anyone who stands in our path. How, we ask him, how can nomadic horsemen in felt tents embark on a campaign of world conquest? Temujin replies that we will fight not as warriors, but as a unified army. We fight not for our glory, but for the glory of Mongolia. And with those words, the name of Temujin has passed almost into obscurity. His name is replaced with a title: Great Khan, Genghis Khan.
Okay, we've got the very grueling objective of wait for instructions from Genghis Khan.
Behold, the horde of Genghis Khan approaches.
What a horde. Man, it's been an eternity since I played this game.
You men, you will visit each of the outlying tribes. You must convince as many as you can to join our glorious army. But beware the Karakitai, they are without honor.
Well, I have two main questions. One is, why is Genghis Khan old when he's just starting off his conquest? And, excuse me, two, Why does Genghis Khan sound like a guy doing a really shitty impression of Winston Churchill? Anyway, let's take our great horde of 8 horsemen. I was going to say 4, but that's because I've controlled grouped them to 4. And embark on the task of uniting the various tribes of Mongolia. You know, that intro scene was really awesome. Those are back in the days where CGI was just top drawer.
We will follow you if you can prove to us that you are favored by the gods. Bring to us a holy relic.
Okay, but I need a monk to use relics? Isn't that how it works? Okay. But anyway, I liked how at the start there was the scene with the trebuchet and it's shelling the castle and whatever, and then the guys come in and they just cut the ropes. They don't actually cut the siege engineers or anything like that. They just come in and cut the ropes and like leave. Then I was gonna be like, wow, this was like really PG. They didn't show anybody dying. And then the next scene they show some guy burning in a hellfire because he got hit by some sort of flaming projectile.
The Diamond are our enemy. If you drive them from the steppes, then and only then will we join you.
Okay. Well, I guess we can't unite all the tribes because we're gonna have to kill at least one of them. Or 2 of them, I think. And we have to kill the Karakitai as well. I wonder if Genghis Khan like really had to do this. He goes up to some tribe and like, well, you gotta find us a holy relic for the Mongol religion, which is kind of really obscure, and I don't think even the Mongols really understood.
Winter has been hard, and our warriors are hungry. Bring us 20 sheep, and we will join you. If you are injured, our monks can heal you.
Okay. Well, sounds like to me we should first try and find these sheeps, because then we'll get the monks to find the relic. And, well, we've got a couple other guys we gotta visit. I'm guessing at least one of them is gonna be like, hey, go kill those green guys because we don't like them. Let's explore the Mongol countryside, which has pine trees, which I don't know if they would have pine trees. But then again, I'm no expert in the geography of Mongolia. That is for certain. But it's one of those countries I really want to go to. I want to go to like all the obscure countries. North Korea is also a country I really want to go to, just to say I've been to North Korea. Man, you would realize. I wonder if these guys realized that they could have found sheep that, you know, they were literally like right behind them. Like, man, we just can't find the sheep. We can't feed ourselves. It's not like they're 50 meters away from us. How many do we need? Oh, well, I guess they've all gone over to their side. So I guess we'll just keep collecting sheep and ramming them into the camp until we've got enough. Looks like we've got some sort of fortress here. Fortunately, they left it open for us, so we can just stroll right on in. These the Karakitai? Yes, they are. No, they're killing our sheep. Oh no, you bastards. Ah, micromanagement. Micromanagement. Oh, crap. Well, I guess we did okay. We only lost one horseman, but we should have lost nothing. That was a small micro mistake, or a really big micro mistake. Hopefully there should be enough sheep here. Some of them were gravely wounded in the battle against the Karakitai. Hoarders of sheep, I believe is what the Mongols call them. Really? That's not enough? Oh, you greedy fucks. How many do you have? It's gotta be 15 there. Oh well. Looks like we've exhausted this area. Thus Genghis Khan explored the great Mongol wilderness in search of sheep. The Mongol Empire certainly had humble beginnings. So what do these guys want?
We are at war with the Taichuans. Destroy their camp and we will join.
Yeah, I knew someone was going to say that. Say how many... I've given 20 sheep. Okay, I thought it was like 15 sheep. Oh. Oh, more sheep. Yay! Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Alright, back to forging the Mongol Empire, aka the Great Sheep Hunt. Oh, there's the holy relic, surrounded by wolves. God, they just stand around. Well, apparently, these aren't actually the Mongols at all. These are the Dothraki, because we're fighting we're fighting dire wolves in the north, I suppose. So I guess it looks kind of northern. Certainly looks more northern. It looks more like the north than it looks like Mongolia. That's for sure.
Thank you, Great Khan. We will honor our word by providing you with these soldiers.
Oh.
You must prove that our people will benefit from this alliance. There is a great wolf, Ornlu, whose pack has been attacking our flocks. Slay him, and we will join your horde.
Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, you Mongols really had it easy when it came to the wildlife, who literally just stood around and waited for you to kill them, apparently. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I should send... I like the way the monks talk. I've always liked the way the monks talk. I'll send an escort of 2 cavalry archers with that monk. Oh no! The Karakitai, they are without honor. No! No, monk, no! No! Crap. That didn't work out very well. So where was this great wolf? Maybe I should follow the skeletons. Was this where no, that's where I found. There's the holy relic. Can I make sure he... I can't set... Can I set... Oh, I can set waypoints. Just to make sure... Can I set these guys to follow him? No, I can't. Well, anyway. Just to make sure he takes the long way around and doesn't get ambushed by Karaki Tai. I like how one wolf decided it was worth his time to come and attack, but the rest, they said F it. Ah, run! No! Man, all of a sudden these wolves are really powerful. Is one of them Orlu, the Great Wolf? Oh, there he is. That was him. Man, he really kicked our asses. Oh, he doesn't follow the waypoints that I set him. What?
Yes, that is the pelt of the great wolf. We will join you, Genghis Khan. And to seal the agreement, we will give you the gift of flaming arrows.
Oh, wow. Apparently these guys really rock. Alright, so now let's send that relic back to home base. And next, we'll decide on what... I guess I'll probably kill the green tribe. Because one, they only have scouts. These guys have horse archers and 2 towers defending them. So it'll probably be easier to kill the green guys. Being very pragmatic. I gotta close down Skype. It keeps popping up and blocking my mini-map. Oh, well, we got more sheep. If anybody needs them. I asked you to get here, you freaking monk. Alright, well, hopefully we'll get more monks from this. Man, these monks really need to hustle it. Here's your friggin... Do I gotta put it in the monastery? There you go.
Have done well in bringing to us this artifact. We will ride with the great Khan.
Okay, well apparently they're not going to give me another monk. So the cheapskates. Alright, well, let's kill these guys. Now, where is diplomacy? Is that diplomacy? Ally, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's wait till we get, like... We'll do a surprise attack. And just send our whole army to hang out in the middle of their base. Thinking, oh yeah, we got those other guys. Yeah, man, kicked their asses. That's what we did. And they don't even have watchtowers defending them. Okay. Obviously we're allied with ourselves. Really quick off the draw you guys are, huh? Oh, that's good. So now our great comrades can rest easy, because they annihilated those vile Churchians. So, whoever they are. They all sound the same. I always remember one of the things I always remembered about this game is when you would face the AI, and like the victory, if you didn't choose like something like regicide or something, the victory conditions I always seemed to choose like annihilation, and you had to destroy like all the enemy buildings except for I think walls and maybe some other ones. So it seemed like every time you had the AI at the ropes and you had beaten it, he would just like send all his workers to all the four corners of the map and just start building random buildings just to be a dick and prolong your game as long as he possibly could. It was my earliest recollection of trolling in a strategy game.
Because you have vanquished our enemy, we will gladly join the Horde.
Well, the Horde is growing. Now what?
4 Mongol tribes now follow the banner of Genghis Khan. The rest of the world will soon know true fear.
Is that it? Oh, that's it. Party on, Wayne.
Nearly all of the Mongol tribes have united under the great Khan. The chieftains of those tribes reluctant to join were boiled alive.
As they should be.
Each day, new faces have taken up the bow. Unfamiliar hands hold the 9 bands of yak hair that has become Genghis's standard. There are more men and horses gathered in the camp than I ever knew existed. Horse archers and lancers, men in leather cuirass and silk armor, all lift their heads upward to the platform from where Genghis speaks. The great Khan calls himself the punishment of God. Men smile like hungry wolves. It is dawn of the first day of the Mongolian Empire.
We'll have plenty of sheeps for our continuing conquests.
Winter has come to the steppes. The earth is frozen hard as bone, and the only movement is steam rising from the nostrils of men and horses. Only the promise of battle brings warmth. Nearly all the tribes in Mongolia now answer to Genghis Khan. But with success comes enemies. A man named Kushlak has challenged Genghis's right to rule. Kushlak sows discord among the Karakitai tribe and means to have himself proclaimed as a rival Khan. Genghis cannot allow these transgressions to go unpunished. He needs to set an example. So we ride west to find and slay Kushlak. If the Karakitai shelter him, then their lives are forfeit as well.
That fucking Kushlak, man. Can't trust a guy who sounds like the name of a Slurpee flavor.
I spotted a Taichud village to the north. Perhaps the inhabitants can be persuaded to join us.
So does that mean we're going to kill them all and sow their fields with salt? There he is, Kushluk. He looks like he's a Western knight. Go. Go, run, run. Oh, he's dead.
Please don't hurt us. We can aid in your blood feud.
Well. Alright, let's see if I remember how to play this game. You gotta collect various things. Resources. It's weird to think that I have, in all my years as a Let's Player, I've yet to play, especially when I can predominantly play strategy games, It's weird to think that I never played Age of Empires. Well, what do we need? We can build a mill. Build a mill. So, food, wood, gold, stone. So we've got all of the above except for gold. There's the farms. Oh. Guess probably don't have enough wood. That's what she said. Sorry, I couldn't resist. What the hell is this thing? The Great Yurt? Oh, the tent of Genghis. Kangas. Oh no, it's a long bowman rush. Where's our, like, building the lumber camp? Just trying to get my bearings here, dialing it in, as my dad likes to say. Just dialing her in. How much is a lumber camp? Which will be our first investment. So we don't have to carry all this wood back and forth. I keep having like a tendency, I forget how old this game is, and how I have a tendency to do things that are now like second nature in strategy games, is I keep wanting to zoom in. Lumber camp. Damn it. You know, the closest I ever came to playing a Age of Empires-esque game was Rise of Nations, which is a great Let's Play. And I was thinking about bringing it back instead of doing this, but then I was like,